Okay, I'm going to do my video this week in two parts. The first part is going to be in regards to last week's happenings, and the second part I'm going to do at some other time when I can be bothered to, probably tomorrow. So I can't believe what a self-righteous, arrogant, snobbish arse you've been about this whole thing, to be honest. It was a joke. It wasn't meant to be malicious or single you out or even make a statement about your sexuality. It was just a joke, and it's a shame that you couldn't see the funny side of it, because it was funny, as many people have said. But nevertheless, we clearly crossed a barrier that you weren't comfortable with us crossing, and for that I apologise. What really pissed me off is that you went on and then had the hypocriticism just to just turn around and do a personal attack on me, and then the audacity to say that it was for my own good and that you were just giving me advice. Well, honestly, Daniel, I couldn't give a shit about your advice. More like how you can shove it up your arse. And what really gets me is that in this week's video you've said that you said those things in anger, which suggests that you didn't mean them, but then you said that you're not going to apologise, which suggests completely the opposite. So I'm at a bit of a loss here, really. And the reason that I didn't do a video last week was, yes, partly because I was busy and partly because I had a drama exam, but mostly because I was too pissed off to make one. I just couldn't be bothered. So yeah. Okay, there's not really a lot about to talk this week because no one really said that much. So firstly, Carla, I agree with you, Pan's Labyrinth is amazing, it's one of my favourite films, and I can't believe that you deleted the information from the main page. I don't know how you manage that, because it's hard enough to get on there to edit it anyway, so how you can do it by mistake is just beyond me. Adam, you didn't say very much. Daniel, all I can think to talk about is the whole America and Britain friendship thing. I think you're right. We're not a capitalist country, but by no means are we a socialist country either. I mean, look at proper socialist countries like China with their laws like one child a person, that kind of thing. It's proper control very close to communism, but not quite. The reason we're not a capitalist country like America is that we don't have things like a fully free market, like we have healthcare and, like you said, and everything else. But by the same token, we still have a fairly free market with most businesses, like British Gas is now privately owned. I can't think of any more right now, but that kind of thing. There's a lot of privatisation as well that's been going on, as well as these kind of laws that make us socialists. So we're definitely in the middle of the playing field somewhere, but we're neither of them. I don't really know what the term is for what our economy is. So on to the death penalty. I can't believe that you would suggest that it's okay for them to get an education, because, well, especially not a degree. They maybe should be able to learn English or something if they can't speak it, but only basic things. And you said that they're paying for their education by staying in, which is not what they're doing at all. They're paying for their education. No, they're paying for their crime, not their education. That should be something completely different. The reason that they're locked up, incarcerated, cut off from the outside world is so that they repent for their crime. I'm with you on rehabilitation for, you know, like stuff like petty theft and all that kind of thing, but by the same token, for those crimes where there's absolutely no other, it's just overwhelmingly bad. I don't know how you could draw a line there, but that's what I was proposing the death penalty for just those horrendous crimes that are bad. Like those 10 boys that gang raped that girl in the car and then poured acid all over her, and they just left her there, and because when the police found her she was screaming, horribly burned, they had to douse her in water. They washed away all the evidence, so they couldn't pin who did the raping, who did the pouring of the acid and all of that. So none of them got any serious charges. Only 4 of them were charged with GBH, which is like a 4-year sentence, and they're all laughing in court about it. I mean, it's horrendous and it's disgusting, and there's so much bureaucratic red tape in place that things should definitely be desensitized, I think, in those respects. I'm running out of time now, so new people. Personally, I don't think we need a new person because our videos are long enough as it is. You're right about Stan and Amy. The way you said it, obviously not so good, but if you don't know them, I don't see why you'd want to keep in touch with them. That's the whole point of this channel. Helen, she does actually have a webcam. It was just really bad. It didn't sync up with her mic. Rob, you seem to get the impression that we talk a lot. We don't. I've got nothing against the guy, but we just never had that connection that you do. Yeah, and quickly, the recession, I think it's a little bit too convenient that we're under pressure to take on the euro, and at the same point the pound plummets a whole lot, and we seem to take this massive hit compared to the rest of the world. And I don't know, maybe some kind of convenient, I don't want to say conspiracy, but that's what it'd be, to get us on the euro. But I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. I don't know everything or anything about the recession, so if one of you could explain that to me, then that'd be helpful. That's all from me, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.